Morning, we're getting to know Dexter Jenkins. He's a #1 Amazon best-selling author, a faith-based financial mentor, and a real estate investor. And he's here to talk about a real estate mentorship program happening right here in Detroit. Good morning, Dexter.
Good morning.
Okay, so talk to me about this mentorship program. What inspired it?
Well, I think, our love for real estate and then want to see other people become successful in real estate. And so we've launched it in Boston first, where we're from. And then we have some tight relationships out here in Detroit. And so that's why we're bringing it here.
Can you talk about some of the principles that someone can take away from the program if they participate in it?
Well, first of all, we want to get them established, with a wealth creation mindset, which is part of what I believe we need in this society today.
Yeah.
And then what we do is take them through the principles of, how do you find properties, how do you fund the properties, and then what's your exit strategy, so those are some of the things that people will learn.
Do you think it takes a bit of a mindset shift? Are people not already thinking in that way right now?
Yeah, well, I think because of our climate, our society as a whole, and just coming out of the pandemic, I think people are still somewhat in survival mode. And so we really have to spend a lot of time just getting people having a wealthy mindset first.
Yeah.
And then you begin to teach those things that they need to learn.
And how did this all start for you? How did you get into the real estate
Oh my
business?
God, I was born in. My dad was a real estate entrepreneur.
Okay.
And then he was a barber for 50 years. And so I tell people almost from the time I was born, it's just in that environment. And so, it's always been a passion of mine, to share what I've learned throughout the years.
And your background, it comes with 20 years of finance and also ministry. So you're kind of merging the two, right?
So I'm on the intersection of faith, finance, and business.
Okay.
So that's sort of my three things. I'm a senior pastor full-time. And then I was in the financial services industry for 20 plus years, selling life insurance and mutual funds. And then my wife and I started investing in real estate around 2016, 2017. And so I merged those three together.
From those you've worked with so far, what has the response been when it comes to your program?
Well, the response has been, I've always wanted to do this, but didn't have the mentorship.
Yeah.
And you know this, just anything that you've done, it helps to have someone holding your hand to get some things done because it seems daunting. But if there's someone who has been there and done that, bought the t-shirt, so to speak, who could walk you through the process, it helps.
All right, and you got a book with you as well.
I sure did, yeah. We released that. That was 2 years of writing, but we released it in January, and so it was the #1 bestseller on Amazon. And it really is my mind of over the last 30 years of financial literacy, real estate wealth creation, and then learning how to think like a faith-based person in that arena.
So if someone wants to begin this process, is this a good place to start?
Yeah, because that's where I think, you and I talk in a few minutes, and people I talk to, there's no way I can teach you everything I've learned in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. So the book is a great way for you to sort of sit down with a cup of coffee and just walk your way through that. You know? And so it's a great way to do that.
Do it at your own pace.
Of course.
Okay, so if someone wants to get involved, they want your mentorship, they want to be a part of the program, what do they need to know? How can they go about doing it?
Well, they can reach out to us at my website, www.dexterbjenkins.com. And then we're also having a couple events. Actually, Saturday night we're doing something. I got a book signing. So I'm in Detroit for the next couple of days.
Okay.
Just popping around and just really getting a sense of the vibe of the city. I came here in 2023 and spoke at an event and fell in love with the city. And that's why I'm here now.
Always good to hear. Okay, and if someone wants to get started, what one piece of advice do you have for them?
Get educated. You don't want to go in uneducated doing this.
All right. That's a good one. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning.